Now, guys, when I say truth unveiling, I'm talking about the spiritual awakening. Whether it's in this lifetime or the next, everybody's going to have to go through their truth unveiling journey. And guess what? Let me be the first to tell you that journey can be heartbreaking and disappointing, but it can also be eye-opening and very freeing. So I'm going to give you 5 tips to consider for your truth unveiling journey. Let's get into it. What's up, guys? It's Ebony T. Gardner, your favorite spiritual mental wellness coach, holistic lifestyle vlogger, and poet. And I am back again with the enlightenment you didn't know you needed. Now, guys, when I say truth unveiling, I'm talking about the spiritual awakening. I feel like that phrase is so cliche, and I so do not want to incorporate that into my brand. So I've come up with the phrase truth unveiling, because that's what happens. The veil gets lifted and you like, oh shit, that's not even true. I've been living like this and I've been believing this, and the truth gets unveiled, baby. But anyways, number 1, slow down, pump the brakes. So when I first started going through my truth unveiling, there were so many different things that I wanted to dive into. Like, even now to this day, like, I want to study more about different religions and how they are actually more alike than they are separate. I want to study different philosophies. You know, I'm heavy into universal laws right now, but it's just so much that I want to get into, and I feel like I gotta study it and get into it and get it all done by tomorrow so that I could just have all this knowledge. And it's just like, relax, allow God to lead you and flow with the journey. The time to explore something new, to discover something new, to incorporate new practices, or just open your eyes to new practices and new teachings will naturally just come with the flow of life. So while you may be interested in learning so much more, just kind of slow down a little bit. Meet yourself where you are, and again, be in the flow state. Just flow. Don't force. Number 2, grace. You gotta have a lot of grace. You gotta have grace for yourself. You gotta have grace for whoever raised you. You gotta have grace for your religion and your government and your society. That's not what I meant. Your culture, society on a general scale. You gotta have a little bit of grace, right? Because majority of those people who had an influence on your life and your programming are programmed as well. And like I said, whether it's in this lifetime or the next, everybody's going to wake up. So just because you have now woken up in this lifetime doesn't mean that your mama is going to wake up in this lifetime. She might got 2 or 3 more lives to live before she wakes up. So just understand that your programming and your conditioning has gotten you to where you are today, has made you the person you are today, and you get to choose and decide if you want to look at that negatively or positively. You may have had some unforeseen and some challenging circumstances along the way, and they may to you have been very terrible and bad and harmful circumstances. They may have made you feel that way, and you are validated in feeling that way. However, somehow, for some reason, that was a part of your process. That was a part of your journey. So don't beat yourself up for what you didn't know. You're aware now. You're awakened now. Continue to align with divinity so that your eye will remain open, and you will be able to make sounder, I don't know if that's the word, sounder decisions from here on out. So don't beat yourself up for your past. Let that shit go. It's gone. Because I got my notes here. Number 3, we want to remain open. Okay, now I don't know about you, but when I start going through my truth unveiling, I started to realize that a lot of things were not true that I've been taught and that I've been conditioned to. A lot of things were lies. A lot of things were fear and limited beliefs, lack of faith. So, what was I saying? Oh, remain open, right? Excuse me. Now, I'm talking to right now my conscious beings, my beings who are going through their what people call their spiritual awakening, who are either at the beginning of it or you're in the midst of it or whatever. Now, don't get me wrong, I believe we're all waking up more and more each day. But this one right here is more so geared towards the person who's kind of in the beginning of it, still a little bit just in shock. You know what I'm saying? This is for you. If you haven't even reached any kind of spiritual awakening yet and you have no idea what I'm talking about, then thank you for your view. But I'm definitely talking to my beings that's like, whoa, what the fuck right now? Okay, because I was there. So number 3, you got to remain open. A lot of things will surprise the fuck out of you. Your truth unveiling journey will have you looking at people crazy, people close to you, or whether it's just like people in general, as far as just like society itself. Like, a lot of things gonna have your drawers twisted in a bunch. Okay, be open. Don't shut yourself off, because when that eye is open, you don't have no choice but to see. And sometimes you're going to see some shit you didn't expect. Sometimes you're going to see some shit you didn't like. But remember, you're only going to see what's meant for you anyway. You are the person seeking the truth. And when you start seeing that truth, remain open to it. Because the moment that you shut down and you close off, you close your eye. You block your eye and you block your truth. Number 4, get familiar with and master universal laws and incorporate them into your everyday life. And when you do, I promise you, things gonna start to flow. It's gonna be magical. Okay, you're gonna start to see and realize how powerful you are. I will go through the breakdown of the laws in this video, but I feel like that's a whole nother topic. So just let me know if you guys want more tea on it, okay? Because we could talk about it. Number 5, have fun with the journey. Okay, my truth unveiling journey is also my freeing journey. I have come to a point where it's like nobody can dictate anything for me, and that makes me feel so free. That makes me feel like I don't need to care what people think. I don't need to care what people say. I don't need to care what people believe, because none of that validates anything for me. I validate me, which means I do what I want, when I want, and say what I want. I go after what I want, whether somebody else believes it's possible or not. I live my life how I want, whether somebody else thinks that it's appropriate or whether they would do it this way or whether they would do it that way. None of that matters to me, because they are living life from their perception, from their own personal truth. That doesn't have anything to do with me, because I'm living life from my own perceptions, from my personal truth, from my beliefs. So I absolutely love this truth unveiling journey. While it has definitely been a roller coaster, it has its ups and downs, and again, some of the shit that you're gonna see is gonna shock you, but that's okay, because it's also gonna free you. Once you deal with the emotions from it and you kind of like pick yourself up and scurry on about your business, you're gonna become freer and freer by the day, I promise you. Now, y'all already know what the deal is. Y'all know where to find me. Instagram and TikTok at The Free Soul Tribe. My email is thefreesoultribe@gmail.com. My website, ebonygardner.com, where you can check out my coaching program, 90 Days to Freedom. Or you can book me to facilitate your next workshop or speak at your next event. Now, y'all know I gotta leave y'all with something. And if you follow me on Instagram, then you know that this is something that I will post every once in a blue moon, because it is a reminder that you need every single day. But I'm gonna give it to you today. Your mental health is nobody's business. And what people think about your mental health is none of your business. Now, if you get me, you got me. Motherfuckers, who the fuck is this? Calling me, interrupting my little ending. Y'all be at peace, okay? Be blessed. Oh, and I forgot, be free. Be free.